The reason why I like the UK Embassy is because they always explain why your visa application was denied. They always explain that in details. The UK Embassy would identify the reason why you were denied, and then they would include that in the letter, the refusal letter that you would receive. So once you receive that letter, what do? You should read the content of the letter and then review what they have said in the letter in line with the application that you made and the supporting documents that you attached. Now, I don't need to tell you that each time you make a visa application, it is important for you to print out and have a copy of the visa application form that you submitted, and then details of all the documents that you included to support your application. Just have a file for it. Now, when you get your refusal letter, you want to read it and then you want to compare and ask yourself, what did I do right and what did I do wrong? Now, sometimes you would find that you made mistakes. Now, let's talk about your refusal letter. It would be addressed to you. It would have the name, your name, and then it would have a reference, number. It would make reference to, it would inform you that your application was considered under paragraph 41 of the United Kingdom immigration rules, and then it would tell you that a decision was reached. You should consider each and every reason, for denial, and then when you're doing it next time, you make sure that you provide answers, or present a better case that actually supports the reason why you think, because in this case you were told you were denied a visa. And so now let's talk about 5 areas visa officers actually consider when trying to decide if to give you a UK visa or not. Now, you see the first one, your financial circumstances, which you have actually declared in the application form. If you do not provide sufficient proof that you earn a living in your home country, because you're saying what you're applying for is a temporary visa, your bank statement does not show that you have a sustainable income, then your visa application would be denied. It is also important that when you show proof of funds, you also show the source of funds. Travel history is important. So when you're able to show proof that you've been to other places, and then each time you travel to those places, they were on short trips, and you were able, you return back to your country of residence, it will improve your chances of getting a visa. So lack of travel history is a reason why UK visa applications are denied. Now, another thing is family circumstances. You would have people who don't have strong ties, to their home country. You have, maybe most times you have someone who maybe is single, just finished NYSC, doesn't have a job, doesn't have real estate property, and then says they are going on vacation. Now, it's a case of, okay, you're going on vacation. What social or economic ties do you have back home that would guarantee that if you come to our country, you would not stay back? Because we think our country is better than yours. So what is the guarantee that you will not abandon your country to come and pursue a better life in our country? So we want to know what you do at home. We want to know if you have a wife and children. We want to know if you have parents that you take care of. We want to know if you have a job, a sustainable job that pays you well and you would not just abandon. And then we want to know if you have real estate investments, you've invested your money in your country, that we know that you're tied to it and you would not just abandon it and come to our country and stay permanently, because you said you are only visiting temporarily. So that's a reason why visa applications are denied. Another reason is the supporting documents that are provided. Now, I realize that most times, when people, maybe because they've had circumstances where maybe the first time they told the truth and they were denied a visa, they're like, okay, maybe the second time I'm going to lie and get it. Now, if they realize that you presented false, or forged documents, your visa application will be denied. Now, it's easy for you to say, oh, A did it and A got away with it, but how are you sure that you would get away with it? So you don't want to falsify documents for visa application, because most times it won't just be a denial, it could lead to a ban, and you don't want to. That's a red flag, you know, for any other country that you may be applying to if they ban you from the country. So the supporting documents that you provide is also important. Now, supporting document, really, I'm not just going to dwell only on falsifying documents, relevant documents. You realize that people who put documents that do not have anything to do with the application. You also have people who maybe state something and they should actually, you know, present a document to prove whatever they have said, and they won't do that. Now, if you want to know the document, I have a video that talks extensively of how you can apply for a UK visa. If you haven't watched that video, then don't apply for a visa. Only apply for a UK visa after you have watched this video. Why? Because I discussed extensively on step-by-step guide on how you should make that application, the documents that you should include to prove strong ties, documents that you should improve, as in it's a comprehensive guide. So go watch it, and then if you have any question, you can just leave your comments in the video, and I promise I always respond. Now, do you know that you can ask me any question? Yes, you can ask Otto any visa or travel related question. There is a video that I want you to watch. I'm going to include it at the end. Now go and watch, you know, because some of the questions that others have asked might actually answer your question. So go watch it, leave your own comments, and hopefully I would pick up your comments as well and then talk about it extensively. Now this is an opportunity for you to get free free support, you know, service. You know, the people pay for this, but I'm giving it to you for free. All you just need to do is leave your comment in the video. I will pick it up and I would address it extensively in a way that would help you and also help others. So I hope that this was useful. Don't keep it to yourself. If you see something good happen, share it with your neighbor, share it with your friend, and anybody else that you think needs this information. So I wish you the best outcome. If you have been denied a visa before, it's not a deal breaker. You can still apply again and be granted a visa. Just ensure that whatever errors you made in the first one, or whatever information you did not provide, you do it better the second time by providing that information and correcting that error, and your visa application will be granted. Now, thank you very much for joining me, and do have a good day.